Hi, welcome to Season 2 of Pants Around Ankles Prevention Podcast. I'm Greg Hain, and in this season, we're going to focus on a specific area, transitions. Maybe you're getting ready to retire and not really sure what you're going to do. Maybe you're in the workforce, don't want to retire, but you're not happy with your job. You want to be doing something different, but you don't know what that is. Maybe you are going through a divorce. Maybe you've lost a spouse. Maybe you're getting ready to graduate from college and don't really know what you want to do. All of these things and more are transitions. And the nature of transitions is such that we're often walking into them with our pants around our ankles. So what we're going to do in this season is give you some tools that you can use, some ideas that you can use to help keep those pants firmly buckled around your waist. Let's see what I've come up with for today. Hi, welcome back. This season is about transitions, and what I'm trying to do in these various episodes is equip you with some tools to help you navigate them, whether it's a transition you've done and it's not working the way you wanted it to, or you've got one plan, but it feels like you're missing some pieces, or you know the plan's not what it needs to be, whatever it is. So the last 3 episodes, I think, we've been working on one of these tools, and I've not really put a name on it so far, but I'm going to do that right now. It's called journaling. In the first couple of episodes of these last 3, I gave you some simple exercises to do that were not journaling kind of per se, but they were designed to get you to write and get you to start addressing some things that could help you. I'm going to ask you just to expand on that and continue that and sit down and write every day. Lots of very, very, very successful people journal. And I can tell you from my experience that I've been journaling for, 30 years. And what I've discovered is that journaling has been the place where I have discovered what I need to do next in my life. The transitions all appear, the solutions all appear in the journaling. That might happen for you too. But I want to address this also one other way. A few years ago, I had a peer group that kind of challenged me to challenge them. And so I suggested that they start journaling. And one of the individuals in this group, who is a very successful businessman, more importantly, he is a terrific human being. He's spent a lot of his life working hard on himself. And he has become a very, very important, loyal friend of mine. Had an interesting reaction. The instructions I gave them were simple. I said, get out a pad every morning and write. Just write. And he's sitting over there and he says, if you think I'm going to get up every morning and spend 10 or 15 minutes writing about my feelings, you're crazy. Now, the first thing I observed was that I didn't tell him to write about his feelings. I just told him to write. Isn't that interesting? But as I later told him, I said, you need to understand that this resistance you have means that this will be an especially effective tool for you, because it's going to take you out of your comfort zone a little bit. It'll do that for you too, if you've got some resistance to this. I'm also going to tell you this. If you journal, you're going to get stuck. You're going to get tired of whining about the same thing you whined about the day before, and the day before that, and probably the day before that. And then your left brain's going to kick in and say, well, I'm not making any progress, so this is really a waste of time, and blah, 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 and try to talk you out of it. Don't listen to it. But you will be stuck. And so one of the ways you can get unstuck with this tool is to distract your left brain. What works for me is music. So when I'm having trouble journaling, or I'm trying to work on something in the journal and I'm not making progress, I will sit down and I'll put music on and I'll start listening to the music. And I'll listen to the music, and then some words get typed, and I'll listen to and more words get typed, and pretty soon I've got all sorts of stuff written down. And in many cases, I didn't actually write that. It just kind of happened. And that's the good stuff. So when you get stuck, try distracting your left brain with some music or some movement. If you want to go out for a walk and take along a voice recorder. Don't take your phone. Take along a voice recorder because you'll look at your phone. But as you're walking along, ideas will come. Talk into the voice recorder because you'll forget by the time you get back otherwise. So these are ways that you can distract your left brain analytical self to allow the right brain to float some ideas up into your awareness. What we're going to do next time is introduce you to a completely different tool, which hopefully can also be helpful to you. See you then. And if you have found this episode to be helpful or past episodes to be helpful, there's a link here and you can click it and you can subscribe and you'll get notifications when we have one available. See you in a couple of weeks. Have a great day.